Hello, 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 hello. What's up? My name is Moni and welcome back to my channel. So, it's been a minute, a bit of a hiatus, if you will, and I feel like it's only fair to, give at least a brief explanation to my most loyal subscribers, word, and just fill you all in. And forewarning, this is not a sensitive content, proceed with caution kind of situation. It's not one of those. Literally, my family just needed more help and assistance, so I was just there. Most people have families. Ish happens. They need assistance. They call on me. They call Batman. Well, not really Batman, because I feel like Batman. I feel like he's just rich. He just has like a lot of nice toys, but he doesn't necessarily have like powers. Controversial. Anyway, so my family needed my assistance. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I work in healthcare. So with things ever so evolving in our world and whatnot, they just required more of my time. So hours wise, I just committed more time to my job. And then last but not least, I think, would be school. So school ate up so much of my time mentally because I just thought it would be like a grand spanking freaking amazing idea to take 5 classes because I thought that I still had it. I said, hey, undergrad was nothing. Not really. But undergrad was nothing. So I can 5 classes, 1 semester. I got this. I got this. Whew. Whew. Don't you know? I struggled so freaking hard to pass my classes. Now, I'm not like a I was gonna say I'm not like an honor student, but I am. Like I'm in like 3 honor societies, Phi Theta Kappa, whoop whoop. But yeah, so I take my grades seriously this time around. I did an undergrad as well when I was pursuing a bachelor's degree, and I did try my best. My best just wasn't good enough for the honor society. I think my GPA was like 3.43, and then I was kind of like, I'll take that. I'll take that. And so I took my degree and I dipped. But I'm back in school now for something else. I got my undergrad in public health, but my current degree that I'm pursuing, my associates I'm pursuing, is in HVAC. And if you don't know what that is heating, ventilation, air conditioning. Wait, and there was another one. HVACR and refrigeration. So I took 5 classes because I'm tired of school. Like I'm so freaking tired of school. It's just I feel like I'm a professional student. I do. I feel like those people that are just constantly in school and they're like, I think I'm gonna be a doctor. So then they go like undergrad, then they go to med school, and then they do their what is that called? It's like a doctor's apprenticeship. What do you call that? It's a ship. What kind of ship is it? Fellowship. Then they do their fellowship, and then I don't know. 2 years later, they're like, I think I want to be a lawyer. So I would say I'm like that, but at the same time, I want to say I'm not. I've attended school a number of times, So got my bachelor's in public health, right? 4 years. I went on time, graduated on time. So I went in when I was 18, came out when I was 22, got my degree. Awesome. And then shortly after that, I was like, you know what? I need some more money. So let me go to grad school. So I signed up for some grad school online in the Midwest area. And I didn't realize that they were in a different time zone. So, and I only took 1 class. But that mother chucker was hard AF, wasn't it? Oh, it really was. I couldn't get in contact with the professors, and it's not like I haven't taken online classes before. So I thought yo, I got this. Online or hybrid classes, I'm like, I can do this. Easy peasy. I did 4 years of this. I got this, right? Dumbass. Right? Dumbass. So it was one of the hardest things. It felt like undergrad just bunched into a little ball, and they were like, here, fix it. Like, I wasn't accustomed, because I don't like school in general. I didn't even want to go to college for real, just because I despise school so much. It's just like, oh. But I was forced to go, and I did. When I say forced to go, I mean, other people were investing in me, like they were paying for my school and my education. So I figured not be a bit of a douche and just, you know, That's the least you can do. It's graduate with, and give them something like, hey, wasn't for nothing, So I got that, but yeah, grad school. I'm not used to writing papers that are damn near books. So when I graduated, I think for like my capstone or whatever you call it, your last semester where you have to do like this big old thesis paper. Undergrad, that was like 20 pages. It was 20 pages, but that was over like 4 months. Like 20 pages over a 4-month period. It's kind of like, that's asking a lot of me, but I can't say that it's not doable, right? But then when we get to grad school, I see the first assignment is like, this is 10 pages? And this is week 1? Excuse me? Like, it's a mistake. So, it wasn't. Like, I was the mistake, because I thought that was maybe a typo. Like, oh, like 1-page paper, because it's the first week. Not like, oh, it's just like, high school 1-page paper. I thought it was because it's the first week, we're still getting acclimated, new students. But no, it was like 10-page paper. And so I'm over here working full time, and then I'm like, where am I supposed to pull these 10 pages from? I'm like, yes, we have like a great search engine, and like, what do you call that? I forgot what you call it. Catalog, or wherever we do the research from. Gosh, I should know this, but I had a good number of resources, and it was 10 pages every single week for 7 weeks, and then for 11 weeks, and then the 12th week, which was like the last week, it was a 25-page paper, and I'm just like, now it's cool, but so needless to say, I didn't return to that program, and but for the master's program, it was like some fancy long fancy name, and I was thinking like, oh, this is gonna look good on my resume. Like, I can definitely get a job, because I barely know what the hell this is about. It was like healthcare administration, management, in public health. It was just like everything public health, health management. There you go, a nice fancy word platter, and that's what it was. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I did not have it in me. I am a college dropout. Wait. Grad school dropout. So, and I have no shame in saying it. I do not have any regrets whatsoever. We'll check in like 30 years when, they ask for more education again. But yeah, I have no regrets whatsoever. The reason I did finish, and I finished with a B. I finished because, for a number of reasons. One, I don't like to quit things. Ironic. But I don't like to quit things. I like to give it my best. And if my best is failure, then hey, you suck. But I can live with that. I can definitely live with that. What I can't live with is, oh, this got really difficult, and so, I'm gonna just peace out. I can't live with myself like that. So I did finish. I got a B, which is like the minimum grade that you can get I think it's for grad school in general, but at least for that class, in order to get like credit for it. And then I also got like this little Chromebook laptop, because they're like, hey, because it was like a promotional thing, like, hey, get you a Chromebook and blah blah blah. So I got a Chromebook, because like my grades were posted and I passed. So it was definitely an experience. that I don't wish to revisit. And that brings us back here now to HVACR. And I can't entirely say that I love it, but it's also keeping in mind I also started school when the pandemic hit. So, or I guess like I started spring. So, unbeknownst to me, like I was working a 9 to 5. Sorry, excuse me, because I want my hours. I worked 8 to 5 in a call center. Whole another video for that. Whole other complaint for that. But I was working in a call center, and then after work, after 5, once 5 hit, I would go straight to class, which was from 6 to 9:30, Monday through Thursday. And although it was really stressful, I was just like, you know what? Like, you got this. But then the pandemic hit, it messed everything up. Because it's a trade. So it's like, how do you learn this virtually? Like, I'm a hands-on person, so I need to like, oh, is this the compressor? Oh, is this the condenser? Oh, I got to be able to do that, because if I don't, then, I mean, don't have me working on your fridge if that's the case. I'm just being honest here, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the pandemic hit, and it was actually a good thing, because it made me focus more on what I needed to learn. I kind of felt for the professors though, because they are for the most part older, which kind of made it even more difficult, because it's like they don't know technology. Like, they barely even want to use the textbooks. They're like, school's making me use this damn textbook. I guess you can go to page 3. But because, they're trades. Like, they work with their hands. Like, that's what they do. So I ended up sticking with the program. I can't say that I necessarily loved it, just because the pandemic made everything so much more difficult, and it wasn't what I expected learning to be. But as time went on and things kind of got a little bit more lax, like instead of school being completely shut down, then it's kind of like, oh, social distancing, and then, oh, okay. So that made it definitely easier for me to learn. Fast forward, this semester was a spring 22. Spring 21. I took my 5 classes, struggled like hell, got my grades. I didn't do as good as I could have. No, lies. I did my best. I did my damn best. But I got 1 B and 4 A's. So not too many complaints. I kind of wish that I had all A's so I could be like, yeah. Which is, I got all A's. Can't tell me ish. I'm trying not to curse. So that didn't happen. And that's okay. That's okay. I have now 6 classes left. I plan on taking 4 classes in the fall, which will leave me 2 classes for the spring. Yeah. I've been busy and trying to be educated, if you will. And it's not that I like school again. It's not that I like school, although it seems like I keep forcing myself through these educational obstacles. More so me wanting options and just having a little bit more fluidity when it comes to changing departments or changing careers. So I definitely have public health admin down. Not really feeling the grad school, but trade-wise, like, I don't want to be a doctor, right? So I kind of don't want to go in the health field that deep, but I do want to be able to do things that most people aren't doing, honestly. I'm the only female in my program at my school. I'm the only female in the program that's pursuing an associate's degree in HVAC. So, and I'm not saying that for like bragging rights, but I'm just saying it's not very common. So I'd rather tap into that to see how that is, and get really hands-on and be able to like fix things, instead of just like think, oh, well, guess I gotta call so-and-so insurance company to come fix this. I'll fix it, or at least I'll assess it. and then bargain the quote. But that is all I have for today. Did not plan on ranting this much about education. If you are pursuing a degree, good luck. I felt like Liam Neeson. Good luck. But on a serious note, if you're pursuing a degree and you know it's absolutely what you want to do, screw it. Go for it. Finish it. If you can avoid taking breaks, I strongly encourage you to not, to take breaks. I strongly encourage you to go full time, because I'm frugal. So if you are going part time, you're still getting charged for the same amount of tuition 9 times out of 10. The same amount of tuition as a full-time student, because it's just tuition, you know what I mean? The only thing that varies is the amount of credits that you're taking. So why don't you get the most bang for your buck and then just go full-time, and if possible, pursue a trade, mostly because people are either too lazy, maybe not as educated, or maybe they just feel it's beneath them to be a plumber or be a HVAC technician or anything of that nature, something tradey, People don't want to do those jobs a lot of the times, or they just can't. So they're willing to pay the big bucks for it because they don't want to do it. Just think about it. Keep that in mind. And with that being said, for realsies this time, that is all I have for today. You all stay safe, stay cool, stay poppin', and catch you on the flippity flip, huh? Bye.